The OMR sheets are completely destroyed by the staff selection.
No, that's
committee.
the second issue.
The mirror images
My
are
lord-
not there on the server anywhere.
Yes, because CBI finds 8,000. How do you set aside 23,000?
No.
All of them, my lord.
So the whole process was replete.
No,
with,
but that's the
with
second
replete
issue.
with,
I am on the first issue.
To the CBI to undertake the investigation.
Custodial they will register an FIR. The whole cabinet is involved. So whole cabinet during election goes into the jail. Well, there's another incident. Well,
This is 2018 appointments issued. First tweet comes in 2021. Justice Gangopadhyay takes it up and issues notice. That
an authority. Look at it. So how does the court become an appointing authority to terminate without 35,000 people?
That we will show.
21 in the relief, they said that now how this order was passed, an unimplemented order, how it was passed.
But Mr. Dwivedi, look at the way this whole process has been done. Originally, NISA, NYSA, I presume it is NISA, appointed without a tender.
No, I'm not defending that.
Then that data fintech comes in place of NISA. The chairperson of the staff selection committee says, I don't know how they have come in. The OMR sheets are completely destroyed by the staff selection.
No, that's
committee.
that's the second issue.
The mirror images
My
are
lord-
not there on the server anywhere.
Yes.
People who are not on the panel are recruited. I mean, this is completely, it's a fraud.
Lord, I
No,
represent those
just
who
a
are
minute.
in the panel.
No, just a minute.
We were in the panel, we were appointed, we are substantive. And how
No,
does
let me
the High
not-
Court terminate? Lord, High Court is not the appointing authority to terminate people.
But my issue, let me complete my issue.
Yes,
This
let
is
me
different
complete.
issue.
Yes.
I'm not on the issue of the how these people were appointed and whether CBI found 8,000 odd candidates whose name have been found. So that's one part of it, that on the because CBI finds 8,000. How do you set aside 23,000?
No.
All of them, my lord.
So the whole process was replete.
No,
with,
but that's the
with
second
replete
issue.
with,
I'm on the first issue. I'm more on the first issue, my lord, on behalf of the state. And that is, if your lordship looks at page 281, this has nothing to do with that appointment.
Just 1 second. Let's see.
At page 281, this is post appointment based on that selection list. There were certain wait list. To accommodate the wait list, page 281, number 8 at the bottom. The High Court has directed, Lord, that CBI will undertake further investigation with regard to the persons involved in the state government approving creation of supernumerary post. To accommodate illegal appointments if necessary, CBI will undertake custodial interrogation if necessary. Now, this is a case of creation of supernumerary post for waitlisted candidates, which was never implemented, and only one person was appointed whose appointment is upheld by the High Court.
So why was supernumerary post created? Once they found that these appointments were illegal, High Court decides.
No.
The government decides. To
By
create
that time, there was no order of illegality.
no, my lords,
When this order was passed, there was no finding of the High Court about illegality. More than this, the state government passed the order in May, and up till November, no person was appointed. Then somebody challenged a writ petition, a separate writ petition, where that order was stayed. And that is a separate petition which is still pending before the High Court. And in this matter, an unimplemented order, it's a question of criminality. Illegality is one part.
But ultimately, this is only a direction to the CBI to undertake the investigation.
my lords, may I just add
Custodial they will register an FIR. The whole cabinet is involved. So whole cabinet during election goes into the jail. Well, there's another incident. Well,
May I just add to what my learned friend is saying? These supernumerary posts, the object was that since there are these challenges pending to illegal appointments, let people at least in the waiting list, that was the thought, maybe right or
How
wrong,
could it be?
supernumerary posts be occupied by them so that there is no vacuum. A detailed cabinet note is prepared on the matter and placed before the cabinet. Now, ultimately, my lords, what is the import of this is that anyone involved in the preparation of the cabinet note, right till the approval of the note by the cabinet, can be interrogated by the CBI because and why were supernumerary posts created and taken into custodial interrogation. The important thing is this was never the subject matter of the writ that your lordships are dealing with. The impugned order arises out of a writ petition which has nothing to do with supernumerary post or a cabinet note. That's a separate writ petition in the Calcutta High Court pending before a single judge where that cabinet note has been stayed. That's a subject matter of a separate petition. Now, suddenly in a division bench dealing with the issue of the larger issue of criminality picks up the cabinet note and says that the CBI can look into anyone who prepared the note or how these supernumerary posts were created. Now, to look at how supernumerary posts were created, you will look at the cabinet note,
All right, we
then you
heard the
look at the
other side.
officers and the cabinet.
We got the point. We
Yes.
hear the other side.
In
of
this
it.
petition, there is no pleading at all about it.
No, but this is the wrong SLP. This petition was not heard.
Just a sec, just, not in my matter. We were before your lordship in the first round. Your lordship sent us back to the High Court. The High Court says, I will not hear you. Saying that your appointments are cancelled. We say that, my lord. High Court expressly said, I won't hear you. And we turn to page 147,
147.
para 147.
Where do we get that?
Yes, my lord. Para 147 and 124, sorry, 124
what-
at page 157.
Internal page?
My lord, internal page, just see para 124, ma'am, of the impugned judgment. We were before your lordships in the first round. Take it from my lord.
165.
165.
Yes.
Now see plot 1, PDF page. PDF page 205, para 124. In our understanding, all writ petitions relating to recruitment process initiated in 2016. Now, my lord, recruitment process started in 2016, completed in 2018, appointments issued. First writ comes in 2021. Justice Gangopadhyay takes it up and issues notice. That's the foundation of this, my lord, appeal now. Was directed to be heard by division bench, but only those petitions relating to categories as noted above in respect of so-and-so and instituted so-and-so, and appeals arising out of orders passed in such petition. We have understood para 1 of the order of November 9, 2023, that's your lordship's order, to prescribe categories of matters. There's also time limit for filing writ petition. We have understood order of assignment of the Chief Justice in this context. Now see your lordship's order. Para 10 and 11 of your lordship's order. Plot 9th PDF page, 9th November 2023. My lord. Just see that one.
9th November order. अच्छा.
My lord, kindly turn to my lord. Direction. Your lordships have got direction.
Where is that?
What,
PDF page?
A PDF page,
It starts with 157.
157 PDF page. Your lordship's judgment in the first round.
Order of cabinets arrived.
Lord, our SLP was 7172 of 2023 before your lordships.
367.
Lord,
528, right?
yes. Now, my lord, kindly turn to my lord paragraph.
Then accused, he issued the certificate, one individual. That I give you a certificate of 65B4. He is an accused in 464. That certificate is relied upon by the High Court to throw out everybody that obviously what is recovered from him, that hardness is gospel, and all you chaps will not have manipulated OMR. There are several questions which arise.
In fact, there is no challenge to our appointment. They have participated. Writ petition doesn't contain any prayer to set aside
Correct.
selection. No selected candidate is a party. No selected candidate is a party.
Only waitlisted fellows are
It is
here.
4.5 years. All those points were raised.
And Milord, we are substantive. Our main, Milord, fundamental point. How does the High Court terminate, Milord? If you are a substantive employee, you have to have an inquiry, Milord. That's the basic requirement of 311, that you have to have an inquiry. No inquiry, the High Court terminates because the single judge, Milord, who is just now retired, the single judge, Milord, terminated. The court has no power to terminate, Milord. The court can direct an authority. Look at it. So how does the court become an appointing authority to terminate, Milord, 35,000 people?
Milord, we will show, Milord.
I must say,
Milord, these fellows, Milord, will be out of job. There are 4 people per job, Milord, who are dependent.
And
24,000 for lockdown.
May I have a moment?
This is something, Milord, which requires your lordship consideration.
Milord, may I have a moment, Milord?
we have all been directed to be taken in custody.
I appear for the commission, my lord.
If there are other petitions,
Yes.
Yes,
the numbers to the court master. So
we will give the numbers, my lord.
Taken in custody for
No, 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 there's no such election.
I appear for the commission, my lord. Kindly give me a minute. I appear for the commission, my lord. We have to taken out an appeal. We have, my lord, several issues to raise before your lordship, my lord.
Yes.
We had said that we are in a position to check up who are the tainted persons and who are the untainted persons. Because CBI only identified a few persons as being tainted. On that basis, my lord, the court says incorrectly that it is not possible to segregate. We have made a specific submission that we are prepared to segregate. Your lordship's judgment say that where it is possible.
I find that the CBI report at page 281, that says that they have identified 952 candidates for 9th and 10th.
Exactly.
And about 907 for 11th and 12th.
So therefore, my lord,
CBI
that is,
investigation.
my lord, 10%, my lord, of a particular category.
That's 10%, my lord. For 900, you throw out 9,000.